Right. Tell me your name and your age, please.
Uh, my name is Jessica Khan. I'm 20 years old.
Okay. Which social media platforms do you mostly use? Do you feel like these platforms control you, or do you control them? Which social media platforms do you mostly use? Do you feel like these platforms control you, or do you control them?
I mostly use TikTok and Instagram. I feel like they control me.
Okay. How often do you see promotions displayed on these platforms like TikTok or Instagram?
I think both of them. If I probably swipe 5 times or more, they quite appear a lot.
Do you think the frequency is quite severe or just like normal or something?
I think compared to before, I think it's getting much more severe.
Yeah. When you see people you follow, for example, an influencer or recommending their new purchases, how does it make you feel about that? Or the promotional stuff?
I think if sometimes the promotions, if they're too obvious and they post quite a lot, I think I feel quite sorry. I think if I see them quite a lot and they're posting in a quite obvious way, I'd rather feel a bit more 거부감이 뭐지?
Repelled.
Repelled. I think if I see
지금 쿠션 3야 제발. Okay, when you see people you follow, for example, an influencer you follow, recommending their new phone or like purchases, how does it make you feel as a follower and like about the promotional item?
Yeah, I'm not completely negative about it, but if I see them quite a lot and they make it in a really obvious way, I think I'd rather get more repelled. But yeah.
To what extent do you consider buying those promoted products then?
Sorry?
To what extent do you consider buying those promoted products?
I think, for example, like Instagram shops or TikTok shops, I know I can't really see the product quality in like real life.
Yeah.
So I think I consider more in price.
Okay. So without looking at actual details, more like pricey and so forth.
Yeah, I see the price first and then look at the details.
Okay. So do you end up buying these items by any chance? And if so, how often are these cases?
I bought 2 times in TikTok shop.
Oh, okay.
I bought like those really cheap kitchen equipments. The quality wasn't really that good. It wasn't like what I expected, but since it was cheap, I think I was quite satisfied about my purchase.
Then if you see certain items on social media advertisements, how likely are you to save it or like it? Like press a like leave a comment.
Yeah, if I see like products that I think I might like consider buying, I think I always save them and then look at it later.
Then if you like or add these items to the save list, do you come back to it and consider purchasing them or like do something about it, or do you just leave it as saved?
If I just randomly one day remind myself, oh, I have like a save list of things, and like on a really random day, if I want to spend money on something, I think I go back and look at the save list.
In that case, when you search for something you potentially want to get, and then see a promotion on the social media platform of that particular item, how likely is it that you will end up buying that?
So if I see them in the real life and then saw it again in the
social media, obviously like you don't know the actual details about it. It just looks similar.
But
would you buy it?
Yeah, I think if it's much cheaper, I would buy it.
You would risk it.
Yeah. If it's really cheap, so I see as in like
half
for example, half price. If it's like half price, I would consider it.
Then approximately how many items per month that you saw recommended on your social media, obviously, do you end up buying? In a month, obviously. So I feel like that's gonna be
Probably once or none. So I bought it like
so like 0.5. So once in 2 months, something like that.
once in 2 months or 3 months. Yeah. I save them for quite a long time. I make them like be on my list for a very long time, and if I see them again and I feel like, oh, I still need it, then I go buy it. Yeah.
How often do you end up using those products, and do they end up being useful in your life?
I think it was useful. I bought a few clothes, kitchen equipment. Obviously, I use it every day, so I think it was useful.
Okay, cool. Last question. When you see any recommendations on the internet, do you usually assume that that is genuine recommendation or paid advertising?
I consider it paid advertisement.
Thank you.